these are bloody amazing. Right, so we're going to start off with the dough itself. 500 grams of plain white flour, which I've put through a sieve. Half a cup of warm water, half a cup of oil, 200 grams of vegan yogurt, 7 grams or a tablespoon of dry yeast, pinch of salt, and 1/3 cup of sugar. As a first step, I'm just going to add in the warm water, sugar, and yeast. Oil, salt, and the yogurt. Now I'm going to start off on low because I don't want the flour to go everywhere. I've got a guard somewhere, but it just gets in my way and it gets annoying. So I'm just going to start low. And once I can see that it's no longer floury, I'm just going to put it on full speed for 10 minutes. Okay, so 10 minutes have passed. I'm going to pop a towel over that and let it rest until it doubles in size. Could take an hour, could take an hour and a half, maybe even 2, but we'll see.
Meanwhile.
Alrighty folks, so this comes in 2 sections. The first is the main cake itself, and secondly, the syrup which goes on top afterwards. So I've got 200 grams of cashews which I soaked overnight. I've got half of a lemon which I juiced here, 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, 1/4 cup of plant milk, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and some lemon zest. Now for the syrup, I've got 2 cups of water, cup of caster sugar, and finally the juice of the second half of that lemon. So as a first step, I'm going to add in the cashews and all the rest. I'm going to give that a blend until it gets nice and creamy. And this is the desired texture you want. I'm going to touch it, you can see it's creamy, there's no grains.
1 hour later.
Now, an hour has passed, our dough has doubled in size. That's exactly where we want it. We're going to roll it out. So I'm just going to lightly dust the surface. Got our dough ball. I'm going to roll it out. Now with a spoon, I'm just going to get a teaspoon of our cream cheese filling. Okay, so I'm going to show you what we do with one of them, and I'm just going to do the rest on their own just to save time. So I've got some plant-based milk here. With a finger, I'm just going to run off the top edge here of one side, like a corner. I'm going to do the entire side of it. Right, now I'm going to get one, I'll go over it, and with the other corner, I'm going to go on top. Kind of like cannoli. Okay, so I've got these guys ready right here. What I'm going to do is transfer them on a baking sheet and give them a vegan egg wash using some soy milk, okay? I'm going to try and do it by hand. If I see it's too sticky, I'm just going to use a different tool. No, we are fine. Okay, can you see that? Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to press it down a bit as well, like that. Okay, I want to make sure to give them enough space because they're going to expand. These are going to be big. We'll be doing big ones. Usually they're about that size when they're fully cooked, but we're going to be doing big ones. Just give them some room to breathe. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is just brush these all over. I'm not worried about getting the cream cheese thing wet. Doesn't matter. Now, the general tip is you put this in for 5 minutes on 200 degrees C, and then for another 10 minutes on 180. Meanwhile, what I'm going to do is just make the syrup. So I'm just going to pour that in. Water, sugar, lemon juice. Okay, I'm just going to boil that down until it's a bit thicker. Okay, so I'm taking that off the flame. Once it cools down a little bit, it's gonna get thicker and more syrupy, I guess. So that's when we're gonna pour it on.
15 minutes later.
Alrighty, folks, check it out. So these are all done. The dough is insane. Very nice, very soft, very fluffy on the inside. Absolutely perfect. So now we're gonna move on to the next stage, which is pretty much the final stage, other than some icing sugar on top. Now I'm just gonna pour on the syrup. It's okay if it soaks in, it's fine. Okay, now these guys are nice and shiny, as you can see. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. So I'm gonna plate them up, sprinkle some, well, you'll see. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. There you have it, folks. Danish cheesecakes. These are bloody amazing. What I'm going to do, just get a not so pretty one, as you can see here. Just want to show you first of all that, let me get that in focus, it's a bit tricky. So just show you the dough itself, how that's come out. What's going on? Okay, there we go. So it's like a brioche kind of dough, and it's very, 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 very nice. The cashew makes an excellent cheesecakey type of cream cheese. And it's just overall very, very nice. Hope you enjoy it. Wonderful. Don't know how they say that in Danish, but fucking good. Ciao for now, guys. Don't forget, leave a comment, leave a subscribe. Please do give it a like. I would love to know who you guys are that are clicking like each time, because you're not leaving any comments there. So if you've clicked like anyway, it means that you've got an account. And if you've got an account, you can leave a comment. So leave a comment, tell me that you're the one that clicked like so I can say thank you and how awesome you are. Ciao for now, folks. See you on the next one.